Don't do it, you'll regret it. Like, I know it's gonna hurt at first. That's just what shit happens. I can't fucking see, dude. Outplayed. Nice job, Zillion. Zillion's a god. Nice. And I've told you I didn't ignore you, and they're like, don't tell me you ignored me. Again. Question mark. Question mark. Later, bitch. I love you. I got you're so sexy. I know I am. Give it to me, Cassidy. Give it to me straight. Da 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 da. I don't know why he stopped. He probably could have stopped the. Oh my god. I've heard of an enema. That makes you poop, right? Why would you... Shouldn't you just, like, poop and then do it? What the fuck? I was in alpha! Did you hear about that one kid who broke both his arms and then got into a relationship with his mother because he couldn't fap? Just did, guy. Just did. Baby! Baby! Should have given him that blue. Too late. Sorry, bro. Your blue, my blue. Your blue, my blue. Korean? What's up, Bivern? I knew. You fucking cocksucker. Where is our fucking mid laner? Yo, mid! You are fucking kidding me.
And that's it for match voting. 19 people voted for Cowsep.
Where is my blue
team?
Hello guys, today we're going to do our pick a build winner, and our winner is Tokisaki Miku, who decided to pick support Ivern, or however you pronounce it. I pronounce it Ivern. And he uses two different summoner spells, which is Smite and Exhaust and Flash and Exhaust. And I think Smite and Exhaust is actually fantastic on Ivern, as the counter jungling is very, very good. So I already actually recorded this once, but it was 10 minutes long, so I'm going to try and shorten it and talk a little bit less about some of the things. So first of all, the Eye of Nomad. I think obviously you need a Sightstone item, and it's basically a choice between this one or the Spell Thieves. And since you do have some range poke, I think the blue one can be okay. But I mean, Eye of Nomad, that's probably what I'd get because I suck at CSing or harassing. So I think that item is actually fine. Ionian Boots, this is actually what I talked a lot about in the other version of the video, so I'm going to try and cover this a bit because it's really important. So when you're playing support, there are two different boots you can get. You can get Ionian Boots on champions that are very cooldown dependent, or you can get boots on mobility. Now right now the meta is all about mobility. In fact, on Master Yi, I get the mobility masteries as well. It's so important because roaming and messing lanes up is just totally meta. So a lot of supports, and it would work on Ivern very well, simply spend most of the game going to other lanes. I mean, it's really that simple. If you're a support, you should be leaving lane. You shouldn't be babysitting your AD carry. That's just how it is nowadays. It depends on what support you are, of course, but I think Ivern would be a very good candidate for roaming. Redemption is a no-brainer. Everybody builds that item. It's so strong. I don't really have more to say about that. It's a great item. And the build order looks okay as well. Now this is also a part where I talked about in the other video, is Ardent Censer versus Locket of Iron Solari. I think Ardent Censer is better on champions like Karma, but I'm not against getting it on Ivern because it is a single target shield. But Locket of the Iron Solari is actually very underrated in general, and it works on champions like Yi and Jax as well. If you think about the passive, which is like 600 damage, a shield, that's on 5 of your allies, you can get like a 3000 damage shield that decays over 2 seconds. That is a lot of shielded damage. You can get over 10k shielded damage pretty easily using this item. If you haven't tried Iron of the Locket Solari thing, I highly recommend that you check it out, and it does work on Yi as well because it's even cheaper than Thornmail, and it gives almost 100 in resistances and armor, so it's a great item. Definitely check it out, even if you're playing Yi. Knight's Vow. So Knight's Vow is another item that I kind of looked at as well, and I checked out Challenger games, and I checked out Diamond games, and I checked out Silver games because I'm not a big support player, and I don't usually look at the support items, but I noticed a trend that Knight's Vow is actually picked up a lot more often in the lower elo, and it's mostly picked up on champions like Leona and sometimes Braum, but mostly Leona. And in lower elo, it's actually picked up on Thresh quite a bit as well. I can't really say if this is a good idea or not, the Knight's Vow. Honestly, like, the chances of support getting 6 items late game anyway is pretty low, so you shouldn't have to worry about it too much, and if you do get to that point, then I would guess it would be okay to buy this item. I think the first 5 items are pretty solid, or actually the first 4. I like the first 4. If you change Ardent Censer with like a Locket, I think those are pretty solid. And then your bonus items 5 and 6, you can do Ardent Censer and Knight's Vow there. But I mean, honestly, I think you can replace either of those with a different item if you want to. But I can see why you'd get Ardent Censer if you had a AD carry that really relied on your shields, because Ivern's shield is really powerful as well for support. Anyway, I tried to make this as short as possible, especially since it wasn't about Master Yi. And if you guys have any disagreements or agreements, you can feel free to leave those in the comments as well. Also, if you want me to review your build on any champion, even if I don't know that champion, you can type #mybuild, #champion, and then you can put your build down underneath the comments. You can also leave some extra notes like Tokisaki did, and you can tell me like if you get Smite or something, or if there's a certain mastery that you need to get. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in our next stream highlight.